I've always wondered how much my dog truly remembers me when I leave the house. Is it just habit, or does he really hold on to the memories we've built together? Science says dogs remember far more than we ever imagined. Today, I'll show you what happens inside your dog's mind when you walk out the door and how your bond can last a lifetime, even after long absences. Welcome to Dog Care Academy, where we transform real veterinary research and canine behavior studies into practical care you can use every day. This video isn't just about memory, it's about love, attachment, and how you can make sure your dog never forgets you, no matter how much time passes. Let's dive into what science and experience tell us about the power of your dog's memory. Point 1. The science behind dog memory. Dogs don't remember life the way humans do. Their brains are built around associative memory, linking people, places, and feelings together. When you smile, play, or even feed them, they connect your presence with comfort and safety. These emotional imprints become stored in long-term memory, forming the foundation of the bond between you and your dog. It's not about remembering exact events, it's about remembering how you make them feel. Studies from universities like Budapest and Kyoto show that dogs can recall actions they've seen you perform even hours later, proving their memory isn't as short as once believed. The key is emotional importance. The more emotionally charged a moment is, the deeper it's stored. So your dog remembers you not because of logic, but because love leaves the strongest trace in the brain. Point 2. Emotion is the key to memory. Every touch, every look, and every tone of your voice builds a chemical memory. When you pet your dog gently or speak with warmth, both of your brains release oxytocin, the same hormone that strengthens the bond between parents and children. Over time, this chemistry becomes a memory map that tells your dog you are their person, their constant in a changing world. That's why your dog reacts with joy when you return home, even after just a few hours. They're not measuring time, they're responding to the emotional rhythm of your bond. Tell me in the comments how your dog greets you when you come home. Do they wiggle, bark softly, or simply lean in close? Each one is their way of saying, I remember you. Point 3. The power of scent. Your scent is your dog's signature of who you are. Dogs process the world through smell, not sight. The part of their brain that handles scent is 40 times larger than ours. That means they can detect your unique scent pattern among millions of others, even after years. It's why rescue dogs can find missing people long after they've vanished, and why your dog knows your shoes better than your face. To help your dog feel calm when you're away, leave a recently worn t-shirt or blanket in their bed. It's not superstition, it's science. Familiar scents lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and help maintain emotional stability. For your dog, your smell is home. Point 4. Recognizing you after long absence. One of the most heartwarming studies came from the University of Helsinki, where dogs reunited with their owners after 2 years apart. The results were astonishing. Dogs showed the same burst of joy, heart rate elevation, and tail wag intensity as they did after short absences. Your dog's memory doesn't fade with time, it just waits for the right trigger, your voice, your smell, or even your footsteps. If you've ever seen videos of soldiers returning home and their dogs running into their arms, that's not coincidence. It's recognition powered by emotion and reinforced by the brain's reward system. Once a dog connects you with safety and love, that recognition can last for life. Point 5. Routine strengthens memory. Dogs thrive on predictability. When events happen at consistent times, it strengthens their internal clock and memory. Feeding, walks, and bedtime rituals act as anchors that stabilize their mental world. Each repetition deepens the bond and helps your dog feel safe in your care. If your routine changes, try to keep small rituals the same, like using the same leash command or bedtime phrase. These simple cues reinforce familiarity. Your dog doesn't just recognize the words, they recognize the emotional pattern tied to them. Consistency teaches security, and security strengthens memory. Point 6. Sleep consolidates learning. After a day of training or play, dogs process everything during sleep. Just like humans, they replay experiences in their minds, reinforcing what they've learned. That's why a well-rested dog remembers commands better and stays calmer under stress. When you see your dog twitching or paddling during a nap, that's their brain working, replaying the day and storing what mattered most. Make sure your dog has quiet, comfortable rest after any new activity. It's not just rest, it's mental maintenance. Without enough deep sleep, memory retention drops. So, letting your dog nap isn't spoiling them, it's smart training. Point 7. Trauma also leaves a memory. Unfortunately, not all memories are positive. Dogs who've suffered neglect or abuse retain those emotional imprints for years. Loud noises, sudden movements, or certain tones can trigger fear responses even in safe environments. But here's the good news. New positive experiences can slowly overwrite those old memories. Through patient handling, gentle voices, and positive reinforcement, you can help rebuild trust. Every moment of kindness creates a new layer of safety in your dog's emotional memory, eventually softening the pain of the past. Point 8. The aging brain still remembers love. As dogs age, their cognitive function can decline, but emotional recognition stays surprisingly strong. Older dogs may forget commands or get confused by space, yet they still know your scent, your rhythm, and your voice. The key is to simplify routines and reinforce familiarity. Touch, tone, and smell become their anchors to comfort. Speak slowly, keep rituals gentle, and maintain the same environment. Memory might fade, but love recognition doesn't. Many senior dogs still respond with calm eyes and soft sighs at the sound of their owner's voice. That's not habit, that's heart memory. Point 9. Positive reinforcement builds trust memory. When you train using rewards instead of punishment, you're teaching your dog that learning is safe. Each success releases dopamine, the pleasure chemical, strengthening both behavior and emotional memory. Harsh training, on the other hand, builds fear, confusion, and mistrust. The brain learns to remember stress instead of success. So focus on consistency, clarity, and patience. Training is more than commands, it's memory shaping. When your dog looks up at you for approval after getting it right, that's trust made visible. You're not just teaching a trick, you're building a lifetime connection. Point 10. The unbreakable memory of bond. Dogs may not understand time as we do, but they understand connection. Their memory of you isn't stored in logic, but in scent, sound, and emotion. Even when you're away, the neural pathways built through love remain active. That's why some dogs dream, whimper, or wag their tails in their sleep. They're revisiting the comfort of your presence. Your goal isn't to be unforgettable through grand gestures, but through small, consistent moments. Daily care, calm touch, patient tone, and shared peace. Those moments layer into a memory that never truly fades. When we talk about memory, what we're really talking about is relationship. The way your dog looks at you isn't just affection, it's recognition. They remember who made them feel safe, who celebrated their joy, and who stayed patient when they were afraid. You live inside that memory like a heartbeat they never lose track of. So, if you've ever wondered how long your dog remembers you, here's the truth. As long as love continues to show up, you never really leave their mind. You're not just a person they know. You're a story they carry in every scent, every sound, and every beat of their loyal heart.